This is the stuff. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. I can't claim to be anywhere near close to the wisdom that Jim Rohn has. The only thing I would add is don't wish for anything, okay? Don't wish it were easier, do things to get better, okay? So come here, take classes, read, educate yourself. Be a sponge, absorb anything you can. I drive around, there's always a CD in my car, okay? There's always something going. I don't even listen to music anymore. I mean, it's kind of sad for me, probably, but you know, when my daughter comes in the car, she makes us listen to music, which is a good thing. But seriously, I mean, V's my fiance, she'll tell you, it's always going. I'm sitting at a presentation once, and the people are, the lady's like, everything's good to go, she's gonna sign the agreement, and she's like, well, we really don't want to sign out front. Our neighbors are nosy. And I just said, okay, well, your neighbors are nosy, what are your neighbors going to think when they see people coming in and out of your house without a sign? And I'm like, yeah! Because I didn't even think of that. I've heard it so many times in the background, listening to Tom Hopkins stuff, that it just came out. And I didn't do that. You know, I just sat there, but I was like, wow, that was awesome. And that was because just listening over, and the people laughed. They said, yeah, that's a good point. And that was it. The sign went in front of the house. So simple stuff like that, okay? People need the truth, okay? The truth. The truth is huge, especially in this market. There's a lot of people right now that are in some tough situations. Seth will tell you, 1 in 3 or 40% of the market right now is either foreclosed, REO, or in the short sale. So we're going on a lot of appointments with people. We need to ask the tough questions. I tell everybody on my team to ask this question. It's not the first question you're going to ask, but it's a question that has to be asked, and most agents won't ask it. Anybody want to guess what the question is?
Are you okay?
Yes, absolutely. Are you current with your mortgage? And you know what? After you've built a little rapport, they're going to answer the question honestly. And I kid you not, probably 50% of the people I'm meeting with in this area, I don't know about other areas, I do business mostly in the Worcester area, are either behind or there's some type of a hardship. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Seriously, think about that. Excuse me, you got to ask the tough questions, because the guy that comes in next, if he asks the right questions, he's going to leave with the listing. A lot of people have to sell right now. People are not, you know, people are intelligent. Everybody knows the market's declined. So if people are selling right now and they're asking these ridiculous numbers and they're being stubborn about it, there's a reason why. So you need to ask the tough questions, okay? So tell the truth. Top-notch systems in place. That comes down to, we use what's called Top Producer. I don't know if there's any other systems. I know Keller Williams has what's called Red Tools. I love Top Producer. The systems are, we carry 40 listings at all times. So it's very hard for us to keep track of the open houses, the client feedbacks, the monthly status reports, etc. So we need to have a great system in place to keep us on track with everything. Otherwise, if we don't have the right system in place and we have 40 listings, what ends up happening? Our customer service is a disaster, and then because of that, we're not living up to our vision and our mission. So this is all intertwined. So we're going to talk a little bit more about systems after, but have a system in place. Have something, even if it's ACT or if it's Outlook. Set reminders. Whenever we list a property, there's about 25 things that go. It's so simple. My assistant lists a property, she applies an action plan. All she has to do is grab the plan's preset, and it attaches to that, and it gives her 25 tasks. And the task will stay in her to-do box until she either deletes them or marks them as complete. And we know, every time, it's foolproof. It's foolproof, unless, like, the internet goes down or something. But I mean, and then that'll be fixed the next day anyway. So, and that's one of those things where, hey, no excuse, sir. You know, unfortunately, our internet went down. You know, I'm going to do what I need to do to make it right, and that's it. Okay. Buyer's representation. I'm not going to spend too much time on that today. For us, we don't work with a buyer unless they sign an agreement with us. We're looking for a loyalty agreement, a loyalty commitment. Not all buyers are going to sign it. our philosophy is if they won't sign it, then they're not worth working with, because we're not willing to waste our time. It's that simple. It's very simple. Again, it goes down to our team vision. Everybody in our team understands that now. There were people that fought, when I hired a few agents, they fought me on that. They love it now because they're never wasting their time. Every buyer they take out in their car is buying a home, okay? Every time. So that's up to you. You guys decide how you want to deal with that. I highly recommend it. Do not take a buyer out of your office until they have a loyalty agreement signed. I call it a loyalty agreement. Okay, so what ends up happening is anytime a buyer calls, if I might show them my listing, obviously I'll meet them, but if they want to go outside of my listing, the next appointment is at our office. It's a consultation. It takes about 40 to 45 minutes, and then they're going to sign the agreement. And if they don't sign the agreement, well then maybe you wasted 45 minutes, but you didn't waste 45 hours in 2 tanks of gas and everything else. Okay, so much, much better use of your time. And finally, respect your realtor community. I mean, that's huge for us. I believe that is huge. It's a huge part of our vision. It's a huge part of our mission. We have great relationships with all the companies. You go to my open houses, we have the BMAX guys there, we have the Coal Bank, we have the Blanket. That's what we want. We want other agents to say, wow, Hill Team listed a property, I want to work with them because I know things are going to go smooth, we have no problems, we have no surprises. That's a big part of our plan, and I believe it's helped us be successful because other agents like you don't mind working with us. You know things are going to go okay. There's agents out there that, you know, you see a listing and you cringe. Unfortunately, that's the reality. So that's a part of our plan, okay? So these are some of the things we do, you know, as far as customer service. I don't know if anybody wants to add anything. Anybody have anything special that they think we should, you know, interactive part? Anything? No? All right, good. From customer service, give me 2 ahas, and then we're going to move on to the mortgage. Ahas is something that you said, yes, that makes sense. I'm going to apply that, or I'm going to use that. I need 2, or we'll stand here all day till 12:30. Jason?
Just asking, you know, are you current with your mortgage?
Yes, absolutely.
It's a tough question to ask, it's gotta be asked.
It's a very tough question to ask. You ask it once, and you'll see how it goes, and then you're going to be a lot more comfortable asking it the second time. Great, thank you, Jason. Yes, yes, ma'am.
I liked the loyalty agreement instead of a buyer's contract.
Absolutely.
Because it doesn't put so much pressure on them. It makes it seem nicer. I really like that.
Absolutely. So create a loyalty agreement. If you want, email me. I'll send you my loyalty agreement to have it, okay? Anybody wants anything, just send me an email. My email is going to be on the last page. I'll be happy to forward you. Just got to let me know what you want, though, okay? Send me an email asking me, and I'll send you my copy, and you can tailor it up. That's a great, great aha. Thank you. Okay? Yes, Michelle?
Just telling the truth.
Yeah.
When they ask, is my house worth this?
Yeah, that's it. Be prepared to walk. We had a great presentation yesterday, and the bottom line is, you're not going to take every listing, you can't take every listing, and you shouldn't expect to take every listing. And that's it. You're right. Great point. You know, tell the truth. If I kind of made a joke about the refrigerator, but because of that, I got the listing. And there were some other, there's about 3 or 4 agents that we all prospect the same area. And I know they were there, I saw their cards, I saw their materials, but I got the listing probably because of something so simple as just telling the truth about a refrigerator. Okay, and you had your hand up?
I liked the way you said, are you current on your mortgage, rather than the way I had said it, are you behind on? It sounds more.
Okay, so yeah, did everybody write that down?
Yeah.
Are you current on your mortgage? That's it, practice it. You can even say it in the mirror 10 times before you go to an appointment. Are you current on your mortgage? Are you current on your mortgage? Are you current? Okay, no, seriously, just make it flow. I mean, that's it, okay? So good, all right, awesome. That's enough out of me, because like I said, we'll be in the parking lot before we know it. And we're gonna get Bill Murphy up here, okay? So Bill Murphy's gonna talk about the market, and Bill, why don't you come on up, and this is a quote, we cannot define what is